What is up, everybody? Mirrored Gaming here. We're back for another World of Tanks Tech 3 Tank Showcase and Review. Today we're taking a look at the Tier 7 Russian light tank, the LTG, which is a bit of an oddity. No other tank is really designed like this. A very small hull here, very squashed hull, but a very large turret. Looks more like a medium tank turret than a light tank turret, as you can see here. But yeah, let's go ahead and get over to the comparison. So these are the other tanks I see on the North American server at Tier 7 for the tech tree. The T-71 CMCD from the Americans, the WZ-131 from China, and the Setter from the UK. Alright, let's get at the stats. DPM, not great, not bad, 1877, so decent. And you see here, some of these other ones have much lower rate of fire compared to the LTG, but of course the American has slightly faster. Penetration, pretty good. Its gold round is better, like 194. We take a look at that. Which, you know me, I like loading gold rounds anyway. So that gives us up to 194 with a shell velocity of 1188, which is really good. Too bad that the dispersion doesn't really allow you to make good use of that because you're not going to hit pinpoint shots with it. But get down to our ammo capacity, 38 seems pretty low to me. I ended up skipping this tank because I got blueprints from the dailies, so I didn't really ever actually play this tank, but I feel like if you're using your gun on reload, you're going to probably run out of ammo pretty quickly. As you can see here, based on the potential damage, almost 7,000 compared to 9,000 on these other two. Yeah. Aim time, pretty good, 2.21, same as the previous tank. I prefer it being under 2 seconds, but you know, you can make that work for sure. Dispersion, 0.38. Yeah, you'll be able to hit the enemy tanks, but hitting those weak points, probably going to have a problem with that. Alright, then we get down to our gun depression. Yeah, standard Russian gun depression of 5 degrees. Better elevation though, so if you can angle yourself up on little rocks or stuff, you can get those odd angles in to get those shots. But yeah, this is not really designed to be a gun platform. It is more of a spotter. Speed, pretty good, right in the middle at 63. Now you do have to watch out for soft terrain. These other tanks can get over the soft terrain much better than you can. And then we get down to our armor. Yeah, this is what I was talking about, that medium tank turret armor. 110 compared to 22, 45, and 40 for the turret. That's going to be a theme going forward from the Russian light tanks. They tend to be more of a medium tank that has light tank spotting capabilities. But because this tank is so kind of squashed in the hull, it means it's shorter and therefore has good camo. 19.72. Better than everything else here. View range, kind of lackluster, 360. Because it is squashed tank, it doesn't have as good a view range as the other ones. We're definitely going to have to boost that up. Alright, so speaking of boosting, what are we going to do here? We're going to go for that camouflage, brothers in arms, concealment, recon, and situational awareness. We go for our equipment. Personally, I'm going to go with coated optics, low noise exhaust, and vents. Some people will take binoculars and a camo net, but I like to move around a lot, so this is what I tend to put on pretty much all my light tanks. Let's see, how does that compare? That gets us up to 46 camo, while both moving and stationary. Now, with good bush mechanics, as I've stated before, you can get a max of 80, and the bushes, if you do it right, give you 50 extra camo. So that maxes you out, basically. View range 443, so it's right on that edge. Probably if we threw food on it, if you're really trying to be a try-hard, it would probably give you enough of a boost to get you up to max, which yes, it does get you over max. So you can definitely go with food if you are really trying to get those marks of excellence or something like that. But let's go ahead and get over to the gameplay. Alright, so We'll be watching Lord Hemchin? Helmchin? I can't read that. Although they are anonymized in their LTG on Fjords. Alright, here we go. Alright, looks like I'm going to go down the standard positions for a light tank on this map. Down this road right here. It looks like the E75 is following. There are basically two main spotting lines for... Oh, he has spotted the wheeled light tank there. There are basically two main spotting lines coming from the east. You have this spot here, where you can spot stuff trying to come up or stuff in the middle. And then the other option is try to run up that little center hill there at E5, E6. You spotted some stuff. See, the AMX got shot. This is a decent position because the enemy light tank will sometimes roll up. There's a rock at C7. But he has a rock in between him and... You want to try to get that shot? No. Good job. You're not going to be able to get many good shots. Highlighting the Panther for the M4. Hopefully the M4 can get a shot at him. Oh, and there's the enemy light tank. Yeah, there you go. Somebody nailed that thing again. Gotta take a shot. Got lucky there, didn't get spotted. The wheeled light tank doesn't have great view range, especially at this tier. Oh, he's getting antsy. You gotta be careful moving across there. You can't get spotted. Got a medium tank here. Getting good distance damage spotting all these tanks here. Gotta be careful about getting spotted by that medium tank though. Good trigger discipline, not trying to get shots. Oh, you gotta be careful. I bet say he probably got spotted there. Because that tank is... Gotta be very careful with this because there could be something sitting at A6 to shoot him. He's using the rock for cover against like the ARLs where they're sitting. You can see that they're trying to get shots at him though. Maybe if he can finish off this guy and keep his M4 alive, the M4 will be able to get shots. See, he's got to be very careful because there are some spots where he can get shot through. This is a very good rock if there's no one at the A6, B7 area. Nicely done. Alright, he's going to try to go ahead and run across. Oh, he has found the artillery. Let's snap a shot. No one else is going to be able to shoot that from the positions they're in. Going to try to cut him off. Good play indeed. Yeah, just lock onto him, follow him in. Oh, there's the other artillery. Oh, gotta be careful here. He's gonna be able to finish off this guy too, probably. Nice. Good active play there. The ARL not able to get a shot in at him. Aim in, boom. Gone. Nicely done. Now the ARL is running away. I'll try to basically run circles around this guy. Yeah, just auto lock onto him. Ooh, his own artillery hit him. That's kind of annoying. Alright, and one more. Nicely done. Making good use of his gun at close range when these enemies are isolated. That's what you have to do with the light tank. When the enemies isolate themselves, you can drive circles around them, honestly. Because you are pretty fast, so they can't turn their turrets, especially if they don't even have a turret. They stand no chance as long as you can pin them. Alright, very nicely done. Very good team there. Gotta pause the game and go ahead and get over to the in-game stats. Alright, so 4 kills, 1600 damage. 25. I think it says 90 spotting. Really good. But yeah, that's going to be it for, of course, Ace Tanker, Spotter, Biscucci for killing both SPGs, and Scout for getting over 1,000, I believe, is the threshold. Or detect the most enemies. So yeah, 9 spots total. Wow, that's a lot. Anyway, that's going to be it for today. Don't forget to check me out on Twitch, same name, Meriden Gaming. I stream on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, as long as my job permits, around 6 o'clock Central to 8 or 9, depending on what my clan is doing. Anyway, this is Meriden Gaming, and I'll see you on the battlefield.